Hello everyone. It's Sunday night, late already, and I put up Christmas decorations, as you can see. And I didn't want to go to bed without at least saying hello and telling you one story of my really intense week. It has to do with self-sacrifice and something that I realized that actually made me so happy. When I first thought about sacrificing myself, my son came to mind. He has this genetic condition, and so he is different from other children, and he crosses my boundaries and needs things from me that go beyond anything that I could have imagined I could possibly give to anyone. And so these situations of sacrificing what I need and what I want, they happen all the time. And interestingly, we associate loss and a feeling of giving in to something outside of ourselves when we speak about self-sacrifice or when we use the word. So this week, there was a day when I was super tired and I had a bad back pain, and all I wanted was a good night's rest and space for myself. There's a lot going on, many emotions and many things that are not so easy to handle, and I just needed space for myself. So I brought my son to bed. He woke up 2 times, and by the time he finally slept, I was so tired I just went to bed. Only so that 2 hours later he could come at like 2 o'clock in the night, saying that he wanted to sleep in my bed. And I said no, and I thought, no, I just have to be consequent with this. He needs to learn this. He's 6 years old. He can sleep in his bed. I don't want this. I can't have this. And he's going to learn this now. So we spent literally 2 hours struggling, going back and forth from his bed to my bed and back again, because wherever I went, he followed and he would not give me space. It ended up me closing the door shut, him crying, me going back. It was a horrible situation. And actually, these horrible situations, they occur whenever I have something in mind that I think this is how it needs to be. I have to be consequent. That sentence always leads into a struggle with him and into pain. And at some moment I realized that he cannot regulate his emotions and that he really, really needed closeness. So I gave in 10 minutes to 4, thinking, well, rather than just spending the whole night fighting, I will give in. It took him 2 minutes to fall asleep in my bed, and he didn't wake up again. Obviously, he felt safe. And I laid there and I felt the anger about having given up what I really wanted, and almost hatred about not being able to nurture myself to get what I need. And I held on to this illusion. And then I felt the process of surrender. I felt the frequencies and how my body relaxed and how these feelings dissolved. And I realized that I actually felt good with this little warm person in bed, and that I could now just sleep because that's what I wanted. And I think it's so strange that I would even think of a loss in that situation, because actually the second he fell asleep and he got what he wanted, I started feeling better, relaxing, and it all calmed down. And I felt this expansion. And I think this is the other side of self-sacrifice, is we sacrifice a position, a thought, an idea, a concept, a part of who we think we are. It's always something mental, something that's part of our finite self. And when we do that, we expand. So I realized that my son makes me grow. And every single time I go through these situations and I give in and he gets what he needs, and then something shifts every single time that happens. I grow, I expand, and I move into that love and that infinite being that I am and that he is and that we are. So I guess we ever only sacrifice the ego, the idea about what we want, need, and how things have to be, and then we can, in exchange, receive life, love, and just being, and it's beautiful. This was a beautiful realization I had this week, and I've been really grateful to my son, especially in those really hard moments. And I hope you had a good week, and you will have a good week that starts tomorrow. I'm thankful for all of you and each of you, and for the exchange and the sharing and the growth that we get to experience together. So thank you very much. Bye for now.